This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm reading from the Quran. This is the Hebrew on this side and the English translation directly from the Hebrew over here. And of course, I don't read Hebrew. And so we'll be starting in chapter 6 in verse 8. And these are the old Levitical laws and instructions given to Moses and to Aaron on how to atone for sins and what rituals should be done in the tabernacle they built in the desert with God's instructions. And he shall lift up from his handful of flour of the meal offering and its oil and its frankincense, which is upon the meal offering, and shall burn it upon the altar for a sweet savor and the memorial part unto the Lord. And what is left therein shall Aaron and his sons eat unleavened, shall it be eaten at the holy place, in the courtyard of the tabernacle of the congregation shall they eat. It shall not be baked leaven, which is not having yeast in it. As to portions have I given it from my offering made by fire. It is most holy, as in the air offering, and has it as a trespass offering. Now, trespass is inadvertent sin. All the males going to the children of Aaron shall eat of it, and as fixed portions forever in your generations from the fire offerings of the Lord. Every one that toucheth them shall be holy. So in certain situations, if you touch certain people, you become unclean. Like if you touch a leper, or if you're a woman and you're having your period, during that time you're unclean. So also on the opposite side, if you touch Aaron or his descendants that work in the temple, you can become holy. So there was a situation in the New Testament where this woman who had been bleeding, I think it was for 14 years, came up and just touched Jesus's garment, and she was healed just from touching him. So staying clean, staying holy, and not becoming unclean is highly important to God. So we should keep ourselves in a state of cleanliness. You ever hear the phrase, cleanliness is next to godliness? That's where your grandmothers got that from. And all the males among the children of Aaron shall eat of it. Okay, I read that part. So I'm going to stop there. I'm just going to go to verse 11 because I wanted to talk about tithing. Now, I've never asked for money for my Bible readings to this point. I may have said something to the point of, if you want to send something in, please do, a couple of times. But I'm going to start asking for you all to PayPal me at my email address on my About page. I also put it in the description of this video. This takes a lot of time and research to read these passages, and I don't think God just wants me to give myself away. I need support like everybody else. Marty and I need bread. Actually, Marty needs gluten-free bread. So, and which, if any of you have ever eaten gluten-free or just eaten out and decided to take a gluten-free option, it's usually a little bit more, if not a lot more. And so we need to keep bread in our cabinet. So if you consider me a source of inspiration in any way, please give me a little support through PayPal. I mean, it's up to your heart what to do, but we need bread too. And this peace offering was shared among the priests and by the people, and it was God's way of providing for his shepherds. And that's throughout the whole Bible. There's usually a way that people take care of the shepherds. Like the disciples, they would leave with just like, they didn't even take a knapsack with them. They just took their sandals and maybe a blanket or like a towel. And people just provided for them as they traveled because they were the spiritual leaders of Christianity once Christ was crucified and died and was resurrected and returned to heaven. And everywhere Jesus went, he was provided for. Not just by the disciples, but by people who followed him. And there were times that he provided for them. So it was an exchange of generosity for everyone to survive. And so today I'm going to ask that we be given bread, a daily bread. And consider it your offering. If you would go to a sit-down church, they pass the collection plate on Sunday. It's just one of those things. The preacher needs to eat. Marty and I need to eat. And it's getting tough out here. So I don't normally do this. But this is an appropriate passage to talk about. The priesthood is being fed here by the peace offering. So peace out and have a wonderful and blessed day.